He did. Just because you don't feel like he's worthy of acceptance into...
I didn't say that.
Well, you keep poo-pooing on him.
All right, this was something off air with you and Monica in your office right before the show.
Yeah.
I said that...
He doesn't deserve the accolades that Hulk Hogan and Ozzy are
I said
getting.
he's not an icon. I said Hogan...
We didn't say he was.
I know. My point was, people are like, well, how come people keep leaving out Theo?
Yeah, how come?
Because he's not on their level. Remember when Farrah Fawcett and Michael Jackson died in the same week? Nobody was talking about Farrah Fawcett. It was over. She had 2 hours. That was it. I believe China died the same day as Prince. It was the same thing. Everybody's like, oh, my God, China.
I understand the magnitude of being sad, but he's still part of the three. He's still part of the trifecta. So there's going to be somebody else that dies?
Chuck Mangione just died.
Who's he?
Oh, my God.
See what I'm saying?
Way more iconic than
get out of here.
Theo.
You lie. That is, no.
Chuck Mangione?
Nope.
What? You.
By the way, I know who he is.
Italian
I'm just
woman.
saying. I know who he is. I'm just saying he is not more of a pop
I hope your mom's not listening right now.
than Chuck.
I hope your mom and dad are not listening. How dare you?
How dare
besmirch
you?
The name of the great Chuck Mangione.
How dare you
Unbelievable.
besmirch the son
It wasn't his real son.
of one of the most pivotal, iconic, culturally changing shows.
Unbelievable.
Groundbreaking. He was part of
Groundbreaking?
The Cosby Show wasn't groundbreaking?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was groundbreaking.
He was giving everyone cappuccinos. You cappuccino. Chuck Mangione, rest in peace, dude.
Malcolm
was the
Jamal
third.
Warner,
That
love
was
you
the
so
third.
much, honey. Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, it was very sad. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Who's next? JoJo,
Oh, God.
call your shot.
So on my family's group text chain, after Ozzy passed away, and then we were trying to figure out who the third one would be, my family's, some of their responses were Mel Gibson,
Yeah, he's very sick, right?
Joe Biden. Well, he's always just been mentally sick.
Oh, that's right. No, Mel Gibson's not. I was thinking Bruce Willis. He's pretty sick.
He was on our list.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood.
But he's just 1,000 years old.
I thought he already died.
Is
I
he
told
sick?
my mom I'm sure he's sick. He's 95. How could you not be?
I don't know. He's Clint Eastwood.
My sister for some
we just
reason.
killed him. We just killed Clint
My
Eastwood.
sister, for some reason, said Harry Styles, which I was very upset and bothered by.
He
But then I was
does.
like, that would be like a random.
He looks like he has AIDS every time I see him.
I know, but it's
At
Harry.
least he dresses like it.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
Like if I had AIDS, I would dress like him.
You would.
I would just to let everybody know.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Google him. He's dressing very AIDSy lately.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
But I said Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
And then, 2 days later, R.I.P., brother. I'm so sorry. I feel like I really put it into
like
the.
it too, man. I'm so
But yeah,
guilty.
so who's next?
I have a website I pulled up the end of 2024. They put out their
I shouldn't say I love this list.
their 50 expected deaths of 2025.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Expected. So that's like Malcolm Jamal Warner is very unexpected.
Yes,
A young, healthy guy.
Right. These are ones like it's a death pool basically. And since they released this, they have actually highlighted the ones that have passed away. So of the 50, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 have only came to fruition. Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys, Gene Hackman, Jean-Marie Le Pen, Sandy Gall, Cleo Lane. By the way, Jean-Marie Le Pen was a French neo-Nazi. Sandy Gall, TV news reporter. Cleo Lane was a singer, jazz singer. Linda Nolan was a Nolan's sister. Those are the only ones that have come to fruition. Trying to think if I had to pick one, dude.
There's some old ones on this list that I thought were already dead.
Are you on the list?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. Mel Brooks, 99 years old.
Yeah, thought he was dead already.
No.
Buzz Aldrin, I thought he died.
Stanley Baxter, 99 years old.
Clive Davis I thought he died. Who? No, somebody. What was the other guy?
Yoko Ono is still alive, 92 years old.
She'll probably live.
She's got to look like Master Splinter now, right?
She's just going to live to be.
My goodness, dude.
Wait, who was?
Imelda Marcos and all her goddamn shoes are still in the Philippines, 96 years old.
I'm still alive. Joanne Woodward. She's still alive. I did think she died also.
Isn't that wild, dude? David Attenborough with his sweet-ass voice. 99 years old. And the penguin. Oh, my God.
Tippi Hedren's still alive?
Yeah, if he's not red, he's alive. Harvey Weinstein. I like it when it has their claim to fame, like what they do. His says sex offender. That's rude. The guy made movies.
I mean, it's crazy that's
also,
what you're going to be.
Robert Duvall, 94 years old, still alive. Still alive.
I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Frankie Valli, that is crazy. If I was going to call my shot, it would be between Joe Biden.
Joe Biden should be on this list.
Frankie Valli. And
there's somebody else that I was thinking of. Oh, Bruce Willis isn't on that list.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then maybe
I feel like maybe Christina Applegate or Selma Blair because they've got
somebody young. And weird.
MS real bad.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, both of
sad.
them. Yeah.
Two hotties with MS.
I'd help crazy.
I'd help them rub their legs for them.
And who was just diagnosed? Oh, Eric Dane. He's probably not long for this world.
Yeah, very sad.
ALS.
Very sad.
He's young.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Let's take a phone call real fast. You're on the Mike Calta Aftershow. Who the hell are you?
Yo, what's going on, man? It's Bobby V.
What's up, baby?
I'm good. Love you. Love you. What you guys do here, great. But yes, Ozzy and Terry are very important people in someone's childhood. But
so is Theo.
You cannot discount Malcolm Jamal Warner, was childhood for so many people. On top of the fact, the guy is an accomplished poet laureate, and an accomplished bass player and musician.
Absolutely,
you have to give him respect for and the fact that it was not expected.
He was. You're right.
Kill me with that Yoko Ono Master Splinter thing. I'm still on that.
Sorry, bro. Thanks for the call. No, I agree. He's super famous and deserves to make headlines. And when I saw it pop up on my phone, I was like, oh, my God, Theo. And, yeah, you're right. The tragedy part of it wasn't expected at that age, 54 years old, get caught in a rip current in Costa Rica.
God, how awful.
So scary, so sad. Yes, and he was famous enough, it made every news outlet like it should have. I'm just saying, icons. Icons mean if you're going to talk Mount Rushmore of a certain, genre.
But nobody was talking that.
I'm saying if you were.
Well, nobody was.
I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Did Malcolm Jamal Warner deserve to be one of the three?
Yes. I mean, yes.
He does. Was I trolling you and Monica a little bit in the office?
Okay.
Sure. It's fun.
Listen, it's Friday. I'm not really in the mood for trolls.
I've never seen a lady get emotional.
I can't breathe.
Ever.
That was...
TM Powell, when we come back.
It's the Mike Calta After Show on 102.5 The Bone. It's the Mike Calta Show. Featured cut of the day. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. The Mike Calta Show. Download the free Bone app. 102.5 The Bone.
Here's what the car insurance companies may think they know after a car crash. They know you probably don't know what your claim is worth, or how to calculate pain and suffering, lost wages and future earnings, current and future medical expenses, or diminished value to your car. But guess what? We do. And if we don't win your case, you owe us nothing. For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Tampa.
The Big One sales event is on at Sun Toyota. Get a new RAV4, $219 a month. Go big and save big on new RAV4. $219. Yes, $219 a month. The Big One sales event is underway. Get a new RAV4 now only $219 a month. Make it some Toyota and make it happen. List tax, title, pre-delivery service fee of $1,298. Private tag agency fee of $189. Electronic registration filing fee $598. New 2025 RAV4 model $4,430. Lease $219 for 36 months. $6,904 down plus first month's payment and $695 acquisition fee. No security deposit required and approved credit from SETF. Offer expires July 31st, 2025.
Summer's here. It's time to get your backyard ready or your front yard. Custom patios, pavers, driveways, Waterman Properties is your go-to crew for bringing your summer vision to life. Whether you're remodeling, rebuilding, or repairing from a storm, Waterman Properties handles everything from demolition to install with expert care and zero runaround. Hit them up today at watermanproperties.net. You'll get personalized service, transparent, honest pricing, guaranteed same-day response. No waiting, no excuses, just quality work done right. Give them a call at 813-715-7383 or watermanproperties.net and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Think you're not the suing type, but you aren't at fault. I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. You didn't choose this accident, the bills, or the damage. Don't cover for someone else's mistake. Just call Mo. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them. To see someone that is in pain, I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. When we decided to completely eliminate the dealer fee last year, the response has been almost 100% positive. Because by not having to pay a dealer fee, you automatically save anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. Some people don't believe it, so it's our obligation to remove any doubt, be completely transparent, and prove that it is true. You do not pay a dealer fee at Stingray. But we know that some of our competitors have told customers that, oh, Stingray is just hiding that fee somewhere else. It's just a gimmick. Well, as the owner of Stingray, you have my word. It's no gimmick. There is no dealer fee, and it will really save you up to $1,500 off the bottom line. And in these uncertain times, that's a commitment you can count on. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
When my wife and I got married after both graduating law school, we didn't have two nickels to rub together. Ultima had to give me her gas card just to drive home. We never could have imagined that one day we would have the largest injury firm in the world and $25 billion in money collected and counting. As good Catholics, we had 4 children fast. They all work in the firm today. Our family protecting yours. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. But our greatest gift was years away, grandchildren. Today we have 6 and counting. It's the greatest joy that we have ever experienced. I think about them all day long. Our family promises to protect your family should you need us. Call us. It's easy. Visit forthepeople.com and make sure you hug your grandchildren. God's final gift to us. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hot in your house? Superheat Air and Plumbing, powered by the experts at ABC, has your back. Get a $29 AC system check, working or not. If it needs a fix, that $29 rolls into the repair. Fast, pro service, same day. Go to superheatandair.com.
We love telling you about Win Derby at Derby Lane, an institution in Pinellas County, right on Gandy Boulevard. It's like walking back into the good old days of table games. You got $5 minimums at some of the tables. They've got appetizers coming by every few hours and free cocktails while you're playing.
Yeah, it's real simple and real fun. You can play Ultimate Texas Hold'em, 3-card poker, Mississippi Stud, and I Love Suits. And if you don't know what beats what, just look up the poker hand rankings on the mural. It'll give you a little guidance.
I got to say, I am somebody who's not played a bunch of poker in my life. So being able to look up at this amazing, a very beautiful mural, if I may say so myself, that breaks down everything. Royal flush, straight flush, 4 of a kind, full house, straight. I can be a genius even if I'm really not. You've got to check out Win Derby at Derby Lane.
Great place to host your next event, too. If you have an office party or a bunch of friends getting together, head on out to the legendary Derby Lane. You can all win some money, have a great time, and walk out of there with more money in your pockets than you walked in with. It is the legendary Derby Lane.
Summertime is here, and so is the Kia Summer Sales Event. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. Drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with special low 1.9 APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm meteorologist Jim Weber in the Sky Tower Weather Center. Partly cloudy skies for today. Just a few scattered showers as we go through the afternoon. Rain chance at 40%, but that daytime high, 94 degrees as we go through the afternoon. Then tonight, any storms will wind down. Partly cloudy skies through the overnight hours. Low temperature down to 79. As we head through the weekend, daytime highs in the mid-90s. Rain chances only 10 to 20%.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to the Mike Calta After Show.
Welcome back to my Calta After Show, 10:22 in the a.m. It's Friday, baby. We made it. Remind everybody, next week we still have at least 2 more keywords for the Mike Calta vacay payday. I'm not saying it's over. I just know I have 2 more keywords next week.
Okay.
So for sure, it is happening. So be ready for that starting on Tuesday. Have you been to the movies lately, JoJo?
I'm trying to think. Within the last couple of months.
Yeah.
But I usually go to Take Everly.
I think it's back now. I upgraded my Stubbs membership, and
Yeah, I love it. We love going to the movies.
oh man, it's like fully back. It took a while after COVID to really like get back into the swing of things.
I know,
and-
but see, that's when I loved it too, because like
yeah,
you had the theater to yourself.
Oh, me
and,
too.
like,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
just-
I just mean like the culture and the
Oh,
everything,
yeah. I mean, I
you know?
hope. Listen, is it more convenient? Is it cheaper to be home? Yes. And I do love that too. But there's just something about going to the movies and
Yeah.
sitting in the big old chairs. And,
I even want to take my wife to a drive-in. She's never been to a drive-in movie.
yeah, we were talking about that because I would love to take Ev, but I don't know. The one on Hillsborough closed a while ago.
Funland.
Yeah. And so I think the closest one is where? River? No.
There's one in
Riverview?
Gibsonton, I believe.
Okay.
There's one in Lakeland still.
Oh, okay. Maybe Lakeland.
Yeah. That's a cute little one, little
Okay.
Starlight. Yeah, and the one in Gibsonton, I believe, just got rebuilt, the sign and everything from the hurricane. But yeah, when I was a kid, we had them all over the place. We had the Funland on Hillsborough. We had one next to the tower there in Sulphur Springs area. It was called the Tower Drive-In. And it was cool because I watched Star Wars there when it came out. That's how old I am. But you had that tower and like in the backdrop, and then you had the all that, and it was right in the heart of Tampa. There was one called the Skyway, which actually wasn't near the Skyway. It was all the way out either Nebraska or Florida, but like near Lutz. It was out that way. Then you had one that was over off Causeway that was infested with mosquitoes, and you had to buy little citronella candles. We had one in Plant City. They were all over the place when I was a kid. And all
We
the
should
parents
open one up here in Tampa.
I don't know how good. The problem is you can't have like IMAX or really good high definition on these.
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to.
They look like garbage. It would be fun for like horror movie. We did one. It was like an all night horror movie marathon at the drive-in theaters, and it ended with the sun coming up.
Oh, that'd be
wild.
cool.
It was cool.
Also,
yeah.
I think it's fun for kids and families. So family friendly horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I don't think it's supposed to be like.
Right. And even like as the whole thing was dying down, they started making flea markets out of them, everything else.
Yeah.
And then they started taking the speakers out because you could just tune into your radio and all this. And it kind of took the nostalgia started going away. Like when I was a kid, there'd be swing sets out there. So you can, if you're on a date with your little teenage teeny bopper. You go sit on a swing
Yeah,
together
just like
and watch
Danny
some
and
movies.
Sandy.
Thank you. Same thing.
Yeah.
And then, the concessions were like nostalgic. Everything was cool. And then all of that just started kind of going away. And then you're like, it's not going to be long. And then they're just disappearing now.
Sad.
It's very sad. Speaking of movies, let's go to the guy that has seen maybe the biggest blockbuster drop besides Superman that's coming out this summer. And we'll see what he thinks about that stupid thing I just said. TM Powell is on with us. Hey, buddy.
What's going on? It's Ruskin Family Drive-In that's down from us, Johnny. That's like the oldest one in the country.
Yes.
So they're one of the oldest ones in the country. Took a hit during the hurricane, but they're back up and running. And they usually show 2 new movies a night. It's either, one that just came out or another one that's maybe been out for a couple of weeks. But, yeah, they're one of the ones that still have it. And I heard you talking about the movies being back. I kind of thought about this last night too, Johnny. They've had a good run here lately. I mean, we talked about what July was going to be like for them, but I also think they had some surprises. Like, I don't think they were expecting the Minecraft movie to make $400 million domestically and did even better internationally. I mean, that's a true surprise shock hit, I think, for a lot of people. But Lilo and Stitch made a lot of money. A movie like F1 that's geared towards adults that let's be honest, that audience is going to be capped at some point. That made a lot of money. And now Superman, and listen, as much as we make fun of Jurassic World Rebirth has done very well. So, yeah, in a way, I think the movies are having a little bit of a comeback this summer.
Yeah, it's wild. And I noticed because I've been going a lot more. And if I'm going a lot more, that means other people are going a lot more. And when I go to buy my tickets online, if it's a prime hour, like a 6 or an 8 o'clock showing, there's no seats. And I go, damn, I'm showing my wife on the map on my phone. I go, we're going to have to sit in the corner in the back. I said, let's just wait. And we went to 10 o'clock one and got a better seat. But, for a while there was nobody in the theaters. You could go sit wherever you want.
Yeah, I looked at some of the, because I always just kind of check out like my Fandango to see what stuff is like. And a lot of the Fantastic Four shows were sold out. Like they weren't even available to even check last night. My wife and son went back last night. They saw it too. Said the theater was pretty crowded. And I think that's showing that there's some good word of mouth for Fantastic Four First Steps, which is, this is the 4th time. I mean, some people don't realize this, but there was a Roger Corman Fantastic Four in the 90s that never got released. They basically blocked it. They made it only to keep the rights at the time, and it was so terrible it never got released. But then obviously we had the 2 with Chris Evans early in 2000, and then that terrible one, a few years back where that one basically killed the career of the director Josh Trank. I mean, luckily Miles Teller and Michael B. Jordan, they were able to recover, but that Fantastic Four was terrible. But I think we'd had a buzz all along seeing this new film and seeing this kind of 60s era setting. And listen, say what you want about Pedro Pascal, but an A-plus casting across the board in this movie with like good actors and well-known stars. And it took them, 4 times, but they finally got it right. And I mean, this is a very enjoyable movie. It is a good movie. And what's crazy about too, Johnny, I mean, yes, it is a Marvel movie, but you could never see another Marvel movie and go watch this one and be fine because it's set in this alternate universe in the 60s. So you don't need any homework going into it. And, it doesn't lean in on origin. It gives you the origin up front pretty quick. So it's right there. And I do want to tell some people this, like, it's not action-packed. Like, if you're going in there thinking it's wall-to-wall action, that's not what it is. Fantastic Four was a lot about their family and how they dealt with being, this superhero family that were also celebrities. People know who they are. There's no secret identities with them. They are like, the face. They're out there. They're world's protectors, and people know who they are. So it's a lot about how they function with that, but a lot about how their family functions. And since the chemistry is just through the roof with all 4 of them, Joseph Quinn, Vanessa Kirby, Pedro Pascal, and even Moss Baccarat from The Bear, their chemistry is through the roof, that in these down times where it's just them kind of, going out and dealing with family stuff and almost like family melodrama, it's so good because they're all so good and the chemistry's so good in it.
Wow. Okay. This is not what I expected. I expected you to like it, but I didn't know it was going to have this angle. I thought you were going to be like, yeah, popcorn flick, everybody's blowing up buildings, everything's cool like that. Kind of like Superman kind of saved, I think, a lot of people because it was entertaining in that way. But this is interesting to know. So Is it setting up, like, not to spoil anything, but, is it setting up for the rest of the DC universe? I'm sorry, the Marvel, the MCU and everything? Is it all going to come together? Because I know there's, 12 more movies planned over the next 4 years?
Yeah, I would tell you stick around for the secret scenes in the middle, because that's where maybe that is a little bit of address. But as for its own, no, this is its own story. Like I said, set in this like alternate 1960s where technology definitely got more advanced than it was for us in the 60s, but it still has that aesthetic, with the cars, the clothes, the vibe, even the look. And I want to say this too. Yes, I've said that there's definitely like, family melodrama going on in this with part of the story. But when there are action scenes, it's awesome. Yeah. I mean, they're like space adventurers. So we get stuff like space. We get stuff, obviously, on the ground and Earth. And the finale is awesome with Galactus and the Silver Surfer. I mean, the way they shot Galactus, supposedly they used old school filming techniques, almost like in a Godzilla movie, where they put him in a suit. Ralph Inesis, who plays him, put him in a suit and then put him on with like miniatures and incorporated that into new wave kind of special effects. I mean, it's a gorgeous film. I know sometimes people have been knocking the way the Marvel films have looked in terms of special effects. This is not the case with this film. This film is polished, and the musical score is awesome. I know it's early, but I could see it maybe getting some Oscar noms on the technical side, like costume design, production design, because they built this world in the 60s, special effects because of how great Galactus looks, and quite frankly, how great the Thing looks, too. But even musical score, because the music is awesome in it. It's got a great, like, epic type score to it. It's just a really good movie. And, we'll see how it does. Some people have it going as high as $135 million because the word of mouth is so good. I would say it still have some concerns because you got 3 bad Fantastic Four movies in front of it and some superhero fatigue. But I've seen a lot of critics that I know have been going after Marvel intentionally and definitely are sick of the superhero movies and superhero fatigue. And even they said, hey, I can't fight this. This movie's just way too charming. That's how good it is.
Yeah, it just the still shots of it. It seems like it just almost relaxes you with all the baby blue. They really lean into the colors of the costumes and everything else, and yeah, it has this kind of warm, kind of 60s glow about every scene.
Yeah, it almost looks like it's shot with a soft lens.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right, Johnny. It has a look like you were watching this through TV. And the way they do the origin story in the beginning is really cool because they kind of do it through that, where it's kind of glimpsing back, like, looking at a special. And I'll tell you, what we've seen in the trailers, they really haven't shown us a lot. And I was worried that they were showing us too much, but they really haven't. It's also only like 116 minutes long, but it makes the most of every kind of frame that's on set with these characters. And that's what I said about the drama parts and the family parts. That's why you care about them and what happens to them. But it's pretty brisk. You're not sitting there for, 3 hours like you are in an Avengers movie. But, if anything, maybe I did want a little bit more of them. But at the same time, if they made it 2.5 hours, people would be griping about that.
Did Paul Walter Hauser make it into this movie too?
Oh, yeah, he's in it. Yeah, he plays a role in it. It's limited, but he's in this movie as well. The only thing that was cut was John Malkovich. John Malkovich played a character, one of their classic villains, and he got cut. What's crazy, too, because he was in those first trailers.
Yeah.
And he got cut completely. But Paul Walter Hauser is in it. They kind of sum up what the Fantastic Four have been doing in those last 4 years in the beginning in a neat way. But they catch you up, kind of like how Superman catches you up. So, and another thing, too, I know sometimes there's this rivalry between DC and Marvel. Don't be that way. Be happy that we got 2 cool movies in one summer. I mean, we got a fun Superman film, and now we're finally getting a great Fantastic Four film. Don't fight it out and, try to, beat on each other because, you like one thing and you like the other. Be happy that we got 2 cool movies that are like this in a matter of 2 weeks, man. That's awesome.
It is awesome. It's like if you go to Olive Garden and Carrabba's, like in the same week. You're not going to be upset at either one, but you can be like, I probably like the Carrabba's a little better.
And people have asked me what's better, and I told them it's apples and oranges. Like, you saw Superman, Johnny.
Yeah.
It's kind of corny, but it's also kind of fun and hopeful.
Sure.
Where this is more like it's more of a family story about this family, but it's still a lot of fun and great, and the characters are awesome. Like, I really liked, even Moss Barrack from The Bear, who plays cousin Richie. Yeah. He's great as Ben Grimm. Like, he's really good. It's like the first time they ever got, like, Ben Grimm, like, truly right. And, of course, I'm a little biased because, they were my favorite comic growing up. I've loved Fantastic Four my entire life. He is my favorite character in all of Marvel Comics. But even like when he would talk and he would move and how he was delicate, you'd hear the stone like moving with him. And when he talked, you'd hear the little bit of the grinding. So they've really, done really great detail in this movie. It's very well polished.
Well, I mean, like you said, they probably knew if they didn't get it right this time, it's over because they've had so many fails. So they probably were even more meticulous about the details, and they wanted to make sure they knocked us out of the park. That's why you go and get Pedro. That's why, you spend all the money on the production. And it seemed like it took a long time for this one even to get wrapped up. I don't know if it was part of the writer's strike and all that stuff, but, I mean, I heard about this movie 4 or 5 years ago, and then here it is now.
Yeah, I think Kevin Feige, who runs all of Marvel, who's the head honcho, I think he was very hands-on with this because he knew he had to get this right and wanted to make sure it get right. And, some people could say that they were playing it safe at times, and, yeah, maybe they were, but at the same time, I'd rather them play it safe and give me a really good product than take a risk and alienate certain audiences and be back to square one again with this. I think playing it safe with this story, with the first family of Marvel, because if you know anything about Marvel, all these great characters come from Fantastic Four. They were the first comic really in the 60s to come out. All these things kind of, spread out from it with all these different branches. Even Spider-Man at one point when they wrote him, they were going to put him in Fantastic Four, call it Fantastic Five, and then Ditko and Stan Lee were like, you know what? This guy's pretty cool. He can probably be in his own book. And it's a smart move. That was totally a smart move why they did that. But everything comes from there. And I think when, Disney bought Fox, yeah, of course, the first thought was, oh, man, they got the X-Men. But here's the truth. We had gotten great X-Men movies. Not all the X-Men movies are great, but we had got some really great X-Men movies along the way. What we hadn't got was a great Fantastic Four movie. So I think there was a lot of people that thinking like, oh, they have Fantastic Four. And obviously what Disney and Pixar did with The Incredibles, that's a total blueprint. I mean, there was a reason Marvel wanted to sue them because they thought they totally just ripped off Fantastic Four, which they may have a point. But the thing was, I think a lot of people saw what they did with The Incredibles and thought, yeah, if anybody's going to be able to make it work, it's probably these guys. And they did. They made it work. It's great.
Awesome. Now, I know it's only been out since midnight. Have you seen Happy Gilmore 2? I have not. Don't spoil, but have you seen it?
I have not. And my plan is I will watch this tonight.
Yeah.
But I have not seen it. I thought about getting up at 6 a.m. and being ready for you and everything else. But at the same time, I thought about, like, I want to be in the right mood to watch it. I don't want to be, like, half asleep, dreading work that's going to happen. So I have waited, but I will watch it tonight. And I do think it's a cool thing where you can go to the movies. I definitely go to the movies. And I will tell this about Fantastic Four. See it on the biggest screen you can.
Yeah.
It's shot in IMAX for a reason. Galactus is cool. They use these cool camera trips to make them look even bigger. So if you're going to see Fantastic Four, it's not going to hurt to spend the extra money, whether it's 3D, IMAX, Dolby, spend the extra money. But it also is nice since it is so damn hot out in this heat dome that we can stay at home and watch something like Happy Gilmore. And here's the deal. If Happy is bad, and I don't know what to expect from this, but if it is bad, at least we only watched it at home.
The buzz I'm getting from people posting just like on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, I'm seeing all positive things people are saying. Now, whether they just have too much in their heart to say something bad about Sandler, I don't know. But it seemed like they roasted the last few Netflix movies he did. So I'm excited. I'm actually doing it for lunch. I'm going home. I'm going to prepare.
Oh, I thought you meant sex.
Get out of here. I've been with my wife 11 years. No, I'm going to go home. I'm going to make lunch. And I'm going to put on Happy
I want to
Gilmore.
watch it tonight. I actually last night binged the 3 episodes of Amy.
I know we did that.
Oh,
Amy Bradley is missing.
Amy Bradley is missing on Netflix.
That's good. Have you seen that, Tim? I don't know if you're a doc guy.
Yeah. So I'm not the biggest doc guy, but I did watch that. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, dude. I think we all know what's going on there. My wife wants to take a cruise, and one of the stops is Barbados. I'm like, yes, we got to find Amy.
Wait, I have so many questions. I know they have so many questions, but I have so many questions.
Well,
why haven't they been down to Barbados? Like every time
when
somebody says they see her, why aren't they on a plane to that place scouring the island?
To look for her, yeah, because obviously it does seem like they are seeing someone.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's her. She
That's
got the same
similar.
wonky eye, everything else. Because it's another country.
You can travel there.
I know, but you can't just go in there without permission and just start doing stuff.
It's hard to disappear. Listen, I've always joked around about this. Do I think Andy Kaufman's dead? Yeah, I do. But if he did live in a time where I do think you could still disappear.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it's just 10 times harder to do it now.
Oh, God, yeah.
You know?
I feel like Elvis disappeared sometimes because you would see like people saying, "Oh, I saw him like in 1985." Somebody was positive they saw him, and there's been sightings, almost like Bigfoot, but it's the king of rock and roll. He's like at a Stuckey's, getting a pecan log. He's like, "Hey there, baby," and they're like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah, and I think Elvis liked Fave too much. I know people always say that, but I think there was a part of Elvis that liked Fave too much and doing stuff, and whoever it was, and I also think that the Colonel would have kept him going. He would have never let him finish that.
You think old Elvis couldn't have walked by a karaoke show and just let it slide?
No.
Yeah. Kaufman was a little different where, did everything from professional wrestling to, walking away from successful TV shows. Like if anybody was going to do it, it would probably be him. And he was still in a time where you could do it because, man, back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, you could still do it.
It's true. It is absolutely true.
I watched way too many Unsolved Mysteries about
God,
that.
yes.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. At TM Powell Media, if you're not following him, make sure you are following him. Don't be a douche. Follow my buddy TM Powell because he gives the best reviews. And sometimes they're short and sweet and get you right to the point. And it'll help you spend your entertainment dollar wisely because if he says it's bad, do not pay money for that. If he says it's great, go spend your money on that. That's how I do it. And he's only led me wrong one time, and that was that Kids in a Hotel in Florida movie I hated. But besides that, everything else is great. TM, appreciate you, buddy. What's the next big movie that we got coming down?
Next week's going to be another one like Happy Gilmore and maybe even a little bit like Fantastic Four. Not so much the remake, but we'll see how this Naked Gun is.
It's got to be good. It's got to be. It's got Paul Hauser.
I think there's a lot of great things in it. Liam Neeson, Paul Walter Hauser's in that.
Yeah.
I like the people involved from Lonely Island to Seth MacFarlane, all those people.
Yes.
But with comedy, sometimes it's hard to translate. And I do have Johnny, you and I did the best comedies all those years ago, and you knew I had it on my list. But
yeah.
We'll see. I think that's a big one too. But if anything, we just need some comedies back, even if they're PG.
Amen.
Something. We need comedies back. With the lack of comedies right now during the summer, and quite frankly, over the past 2 years, it's pretty bad. We need comedy again.
Well, hopefully we'll get it at lunch with Happy Gilmore too. TM, thanks, buddy. We will talk to you soon.
Thanks.
There you go. TM Powell, everybody. I wish I had more time to talk to him, but I don't. You know what? We could stretch it a couple more minutes and end the show, or we can take a break and come back and spend a few more minutes with these folks. What do you think I should do?
Let's break and come back first.
It's the Mike Calta Aftershow on 102.5 The Bone. The Bay has elite wings, but whose are the best?
Tell me likey. Tell me want wingy.
102.5 The Bone and Stella Artois are on the hunt for the Bay's best wings. Visit one of the participating restaurants and enjoy a Stella Artois with some wings. Then scan the QR code and vote. The restaurant with the most votes will be crowned the best wings in the Bay and be featured on the Mike Calta Show. Plus, you can win cool Stella gear just for voting. For details and locations, visit theboneonline.com. Thanks to Whiskey Wings Largo, $5 Drinkery Seminole, Jimmy's Sports Bar, OCC Roadhouse, Drunken Clam, and Sunshine City.
During the month of July, Renewal by Anderson of Tampa and Sarasota has a huge summer sale. You buy 4 windows or doors, you get the 5th for free. Plus, no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 18 months. Renewal by Anderson. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Superior products, exceptional service.
Meet Caleb. He's a high-flying mountain biking fanatic, so he's always going places, and he needs his finances to keep up. That's why he banks with Mid-Florida Credit Union, who helps him keep pace with his bills while he carves new paths. Plus, the $400 he got for opening a new free checking account really came in handy when wiping out on that last gap jump, which left his financial worries somewhere between here and the hillside. Mid-Florida. Insured by NCUA. 0.00% annual percentage yield. Terms and conditions apply and must be met within 60 days.
The Big One sales event is on at Sun Toyota. Get a new RAV4, $219 a month. Go big and save big on new RAV4. $219. Yes, $219 a month. The Big One sales event is underway. Get a new RAV4 now only $219 a month. Make it some Toyota and make it happen. Plus tax, title, pre-delivery service fee of $1,298. Private tag agency fee of $189. Electronic registration filing fee $598. New 2025 RAV4 model 4430. Lease $219 for 36 months. $6,904 down plus first month's payment and $695 acquisition fee. No security deposit required and approved credit from SETF. Offer expires July 31st, 2025.
One of the things with running is I want to enjoy the run, but I never made it very far because the arches in my feet just killed me. So when I got to the end of my rope and I said I have to do something to get rid of the pain, and a couple people recommended the Good Feet store to me. I loved how I could go in and get a free personalized arch support fitting. They put that time, that work, that effort into helping you find the right arch supports. And you can walk around the store with these in your shoes and try them out before you purchase them. So after I got my arch supports, the arches at my feet stopped hurting and the pain instantly, literally instantly went away. So if you have pain, go. Find a Good Feet store and go. There is an answer. Find the simple solution that will get rid of your pain. I'm Rondi, and that's my Good Feet story.
See how Good Feet arch supports work for you before you buy with a free fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
What's up, Bone listeners? It's Captain Zach. Are you looking for more power? Check out my friends at LBP. Whether you're boating, taking a cruise on the golf cart, my friends at Lithium Battery Power have the innovative technology to give that to you. Check them out at lithiumbatterypower.com or call 727-223-9831. Lithium Battery Power. Longer life, more power.
Cat name mode for C4MH.com. That stands for the Centers for Men's Health, and key to a man's health is proper testosterone levels. So many decisions you wish you had started when you were younger. Well, you're never going to be younger than you are today. So start today resetting to when you were younger by going to C4MH.com and making an appointment to check your testosterone. That's all they do, so you know it's done right. $45 gets you blood work and a doctor's appointment, and if your levels are low, it's 2 shots a month. That's it, to ensure your energy is up, to promote muscle growth after workouts, to improve your performance in the bedroom, and most importantly, to maintain a mental state that has you feeling like the world is yours. You know, like when you were younger. Look at testosterone as a time machine and C4MH as the vehicle that will get you back to a future that is back to you. Today is the day. C4MH.com.
Are you looking for the best advice on home financing? Tune in every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock on 102.5 The Bone. With over 35 years in the mortgage business, the Loan Arranger is your key to smart financing.
Shop Jerry on Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for some all-American savings with deals on over 1,000 vehicles during our American-made sales event. You pay what we pay with employee pricing for all. Get 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 90 days. Plus, scan the QR code to enter for your chance to win a new Ram 1500. All during our American-made sales event and the Make This the Summer sales event. At the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is own country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. Now, back to the Mike Calta After Show.
Welcome back to Mike Calta After Show, 10:49 in the morning. It's Friday. Got a few more minutes with you. If you'd like to join myself and JoJo, you can. 800-771-1025. We'll take a couple calls. A lot of people are calling in during TM Powell's segment, but I don't want to put them on hold and take the chance to just some jack off. You know what I mean, JoJo?
I do.
You know what I mean? I know we're talking about Fantastic Four, TM Powell, but could you hold on real quick? Mike Calta After Show. What kind of panties is JoJo wearing on Friday?
None.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want that to be the thing.
Speaking of no panties, I watched The Hunting Wives on Netflix.
I thought you were going to say Josh Maloney's video a bunch of more times.
That was sweatpants sensational.
Hell yeah.
Wienerism.
Like my wife yesterday, and I'll get you back to your point.
No, I was just going to say it was really good.
Which one?
The Hunting Wives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My wife said yesterday, she goes, yeah, I'm looking at all the comments on that video. And I go, why are you still on the video? She goes, we're all on the video. I go, it's Friday, okay, or Thursday.
Yeah, but you know what? You'll get notifications because if you commented or you liked it or whatever, then you see it all.
She said that the only people hating on Josh Maloney's Ding Dong video are dudes.
Of course.
And they're like, oh, don't look that big to me, bro. And I'm like, if that guy's saying that, you know what he's working with.
Nada.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're going Vienna sausage mode.
Correct. Like a little pinky.
He got any.
Little pinky finger.
He got any. Like
Yeah.
he's got to hold his breath, make it pop out. Boop.
He also has a vajay.
Ooh, maybe.
Maybe.
That's
okay.
Yeah, but it's just funny. My wife's like, all the women seem to like it. I go, yeah. Yeah, you do.
Of course we do.
Yeah.
Silly goose.
You know, it's insecure dudes that don't like it. You know, most of us were like, good for you, dog. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
It's the same with women.
Way to go, bro.
Only when you're jealous and insecure are you going to make mean, cruel comments and
Yeah.
poo-poo on people. So, yeah.
I was making pee at Costco the other day because I had to, right?
I hope it was in a bathroom.
Yeah, I was in the men's room.
Oh,
And I'm sitting there peeing on at the urinal, and this like 6'9" black dude like walks up next to me.
Did your shoulders just slump over? And you just,
No, but he's peeing right next to me, right? Now I would never look
Are you
over.
sure? Maybe he was like 4 urinals down and he was just
He's a big dude.
It was just ending up there.
I don't know, but I don't think. But you know, it's like, you know, man code. Like if there's another guy in the back, you don't talk to him while he's peeing. Of
course.
Unless you know him, then you could do that.
Okay.
Right? But if it's a stranger, you don't speak to another man while you both have ding dongs in your hands, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Especially
I don't really like to talk in the bathroom, like when I'm in the stall and peeing.
Yeah, it's private
anyway.
time.
Yeah, I just feel weird, but
stuff coming out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sitting there and I almost laughed because of the things that were going through my head. And sometimes I'll make myself laugh with my inner thoughts.
Yes.
But I'm like, if I start laughing, he's gonna really think, what's wrong with this guy? And then the last thing I wanted him to think was that I'm looking over, right? Even though this he's like 6'9".
So you were eye level.
Almost, probably. Yeah. And the partition wasn't that big in this restroom, right?
Yeah.
And I could have easily just gave it a quick little pow, just a quick left look.
Sure.
And got a glimpse of that thing.
You should have.
You know, for science, not because, you know, I'm weird. You know,
research purposes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I want to be able to talk about it.
Yeah.
But no, I was locked in on the tile dude in front of me. And I was just thinking about
probably like something wrong with this guy.
But I was thinking about doing the quick little girl pow, and you know, and I made myself in my head. I started laughing, thinking about me looking over and him jerking his head to the right at the same exact time and catching me like pow, call you. And I was doing that thing where you're like shaking, trying not to laugh, and I'm also peeing at the same time.
Yes.
So this guy's probably like looking down at me, way down at me.
Did you guys pass each other in the aisles
We
afterward?
washed hands together. No, but I'm sure he was looking down at the top of my stupid head like, is this guy got Parkinson's? Why is he shaking like that?
Oh, like a leaf.
Right, but I'm shaking because I'm going to laugh, and I can't laugh while this giant man is sitting next to me. But
oh, the perils of being a man at a urinal.
Yeah. And then I'm telling my wife about it, and I point him out. Like, you can see him all the way across the store. He's a massive dude. And I go, yeah, that guy. I said, I was going to look at his wiener, but I didn't want to be weird. I go, I'm sure it's big. And my wife goes, guaranteed. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, she's right.
I didn't want her to say that, though.
She's right.
And then we saw him again like 5 minutes later. She
God
goes,
bless them.
She goes, there's a King Kong dong over there. I go, hey! She didn't say that. It would have been cool,
was
though.
it the guy from all the internet gifs or whatever, the memes?
Here's the weirdest part.
Oh, he died. Never mind. It couldn't be him.
Here's the weirdest part. The guy at Costco was actually Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Hey!
Unbelievable.
Hey!
Unbelievable. I should have got a picture. JP is up next, everybody.
I'm going to eat my delicious sandwich that Monica made for me.
I saw that.
Sorry for you, but
I'm fine.
Yay for me.
I got a bunch of curry chicken salad at the house.
Which I did not think I was going to like, and I did. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I love when people bring me food.
I do it all the time. Have a great day, everybody. JP is up next. Bye.
It's the Mike Calta Aftershow on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents St. Pete Grunge Fest, a free show Friday, August 8th at Janus Live. And you guessed it, it's all grunge all night with some of Florida's best tribute bands, including Nirvana, a tribute to Nirvana. In a Nutshell, a tribute to Alice in Chains. And Still Alive, a tribute to Pearl Jam. It's a free show, but you need a ticket. Ask your bartender for an Elysian Space Dust IPA and free tickets at Eddie's Bay Pines, Knockin' Boots, Bourbon on Main, Brulin's, and Ferg's. The show is 21 and up. New bands with the classic grunge you love. St. Pete Grunge Fest, August 8th at Janus Live. Presented by Elysian Space Dust IPA and 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
If you are 50 or older, it is recommended that you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can disrupt your life for weeks. If you're an adult, 19 to 49, with certain underlying medical conditions like asthma, diabetes, chronic heart disease, or COPD, vaccination is also recommended. Talk to your doctor about vaccination today and learn more at lung.org/protect yourself. Furnished by the American Lung Association in collaboration with Pfizer.
William is one of millions of Americans who uses GoodRx to save on the cost of their prescriptions.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. It adds up at the end of the month. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx save you a lot of money. Saving that extra $200-300 a month. We're able to do all these extra activities, so it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com and start saving today. GoodRx user compensated for their time. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance.
102.5 The Bone and Stella Artois are on a mission to find the best wings in the Bay. Vote at Trinity Sports Grill, Hooters, and Ferg's. Scan the QR code. Vote, and you can win Stella's swag, beer, bragging rights. You decide. Go to thebestwingsinthebay.com for details.
When it really matters, choose Farrah and Farrah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
You know, the heat in Tampa does not play, and you have about, 8 months of it left, Tampa? But thankfully, neither does Super Heat and Air and Plumbing. They've teamed up with their experts at ABC to bring you fast pro service backed by two of the best names in the business. And right now, they're offering a $29 AC system check, whether your unit's working or not. And if you need a repair, that $29 goes right towards it. Their techs are trained, their trucks are stocked, and it's all happening in the same day. If you're hearing weird noises, getting weak airflow, or just sweating too much in your home, or your electric bill is going high, don't wait. Call Super Heat and Air and ABC today for guaranteed impeccable service and cooling you can count on. All you need to do is go to superheatandair.com. They'll send a trained professional HVAC technician out there today and get you taken care of. And then they're there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you ever have an emergency, whether it be for your AC or your plumbing, know that Super Heat and Air and Plumbing is there for you. Call them at 813-618-5818. That's 813-618-5818 or superheatandair.com. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Summertime is here, and so is the Kia Summer Sales Event. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. Drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with special low 1.9 APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
Sitting in traffic because of an auto accident is frustrating. We should remember, though, that the person in that accident ahead, their life has changed forever. And we may be thankful it isn't us. But if it ever is, call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Oh, hi there. This is Attorney Patrick Smith inviting you to tune into The Bone this Saturday and every Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. for the Attorney Patrick Smith Show, where you can get all of your legal questions answered. So tune in this Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. right here on The Bone for the Attorney Patrick Smith Show.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Turn things all the way up and find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe.